Good morning, you guys. It's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. Today's video is a really fun one. Hold on, let me put my coffee down. I talk way too much with my hands to be holding coffee while I am talking to you guys, but today's video is going to be a fun one. It is bright and early this morning and we are heading to Syracuse, which is about 2 hours from where I am, where my sister lives. She, about a year ago, maybe it was a year in August, she moved to a new apartment. She separated from her husband, so she was kind of starting new at this apartment. And it was the end of August that she moved in, so she never really did anything with her deck. So this year came and she asked me to help her really just cozy up her deck in an apartment-friendly kind of way. So we are going to do that. We're going to go shopping together and pick out, I did a couple of inspo picks for her to see if she was going to like them, and she did. Her style is a little bit more along the farmhouse, like she does more buffalo check, and she likes the red and black and then pops of red. So we're gonna do a little bit of shopping to pick up what we need, and then we're gonna go back and make her deck nice and cozy. So I wanted to share that with you so that if you have, you know, it'll be apartment friendly first of all, but also if you just happen to have a small deck or patio space, it might just give you a little bit more inspiration. So I thought that would be a fun video for us to do together. So it is morning. I'm dressed from my waist up. I have to go change out of my sweatpants and put on some other pants, take off my super cozy slippers, and get ready to head out. You guys, these are the most comfortable slippers I've ever put on my feet ever. These are the women's Nest slippers from Bombas. They are the most comfortable slippers I have ever worn, and I kindly wanted to thank Bombas for sponsoring today's video. So Bombas is known for their socks. I'm sure you've heard of them. If you have not, they are the most amazing socks. My family and I have been wearing Bombas socks for a long time, well before this collaboration ever came about. They are just some of our favorites, but they don't just have socks. They also have underwear, t-shirts, and slippers for women, men, and children. Bombas is a purpose-driven brand, meaning for every one purchased, one is donated, and that is so important to me. Love working with brands that help the community. Over 150 million items have been donated, and they have a 100% guarantee. I mean, you guys would love their socks, their slippers, just everything. They are such top quality products. They have athletic socks for anything you could, any activity that you could possibly be doing, whether you're just working outside or you are running a marathon. They have athletic socks for you. They are made with a sweat wicking yarn, so it helps avoid blisters, but also remaining breathable. So my favorite are these right here. These are the women's cushioned no-show socks. First of all, well, it was a 4-pack. I wore one yesterday, so, but these are so, like, they're so cushioned, they are so comfortable, but then they also have this grip along the back so they don't slip off the back of your feet. I know a lot of people don't like no-show socks because they can tend to slip down. These don't move or budge at all, but I like the sleek look of no socks, so I prefer these no-show cushioned socks. But again, my real personal favorite are these women's Nest slippers. They have this like cushioning. They are so comfortable, and then they have a hard bottom, like a no slip hard bottom. So if I have to run out really quick to like check the mail or something, I can do that. But I wear these all day. Bombas now offers international shipping, so they are shipping to not only the US, but to more than 200 countries. So everyone can now get Bombas, even if they haven't been able to in the past. So feel good and do good with Bombas, knowing that your purchase is doing real good. Just go to bombas.com/Dana and use my code Dana20 at checkout. And thank you again to Bombas for sponsoring today's video. So without further ado, I'm going to go up, take off these cozy slippers, put on some other pants, make my 2-hour drive, and let's go do an apartment-friendly deck makeover. Our first stop was Hobby Lobby, and as you can see, our cart was overflowing. It was so funny. The only other place that we went was Home Depot. When we returned back to the apartment, I wanted to quick give you a look at what it looked like before. We then proceeded to clean it all off and get it ready while one of us was putting together some of the furniture that she purchased from Walmart. So the first thing I wanted to do was hang these deck boxes along the railing. So I did a measurement to space them out. These deck boxes were purchased from, or planters I guess, were purchased from Home Depot, and I did screw them into the deck. She was allowed to do that, but if you're in an apartment and they don't want you to screw into the deck, you can always get the ones that kind of wrap around the sides. So I added some floral foam, and then one of my sister's favorite flowers are white hydrangeas. So we wanted to mostly add those in the flower boxes, and then she just wanted a small pop of red with, I believe that they're called the snowball florals or something like that from Hobby Lobby. We added just a few of those to add a touch of red in. We decided to go with faux florals because she really just didn't want to attract a lot of bees and wouldn't probably remember to water them all the time. So it was just easier to purchase faux florals, and then they continue to look nice throughout the entire season. I apologize for the camera bouncing. Every time I would walk across the deck floor, it would bounce a little bit and the camera just was shaking. But we also did remove the stickers on these planter boxes. We do that towards the end of the video. I don't want anybody to think that we forgot about those because we did remove the labels. So next we wanted to add some string lights, and she found these at Dollar Tree of all places. They were $5 and they were really cute. So we decided to add a strip here in the front and then a strip along the back. Now, when I filmed this video, she didn't have the extension cords. She needed to purchase some. So I don't have a clip of it all lit up, but she did get extension cords later that evening and said it came out really beautiful. So we wanted to do it on both sides, and we are just using command hooks to keep them secure. Next, we wanted to add a rug that covered the entire floor. So I believe this is a 16-foot by 6-foot patio, and this is a rug that was purchased on Amazon. Anything that I can have linked down below, I will do so. A lot of the Hobby Lobby stuff I can't link, but the rugs and furniture that she purchased from Walmart, I can certainly add a link for. But anyways, we wanted to get this unrolled. The other thing we did not have for this video was some double-sided carpet tape. I did ask her to get some of that, just because the ends, it was so tightly rolled that the ends didn't stay that flat, but she did also add that and it came out great. If you didn't notice, the before clip of the patio or deck, there was a small round table on there. She wanted to keep that table on there. It just makes a nice place for her and her daughter to come out and have dinner, or they could do computer work or school work or whatever out here on the deck. So her ultimate goal is to want to repaint the table and the chairs. For now, we just kept them as is. We didn't really have time to do that in this video, but we do put a tablecloth on the table, you know, at the end to decorate it up a little bit until she gets the opportunity to refinish and repaint the table and chairs. After the rug was laid down, we brought out the furniture that she purchased from Walmart. It's a really nice two-piece wicker chair set with a small little table in the middle and really nice quality. And I think it was only around $80, which is really a good price for the three-piece set. This is an old boxwood type of tree that I had at my home that I wasn't using along with a planter, so I brought it for her to use. So we are just setting that up in the corner next to the chairs and filling the rest of the pot with Spanish moss.
I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love.
Next, we found this really pretty candle sconce at Hobby Lobby. It fits perfectly in this spot. And then we just added a red battery operated candle. It turned out so pretty. So now I'm just giving the table a good wipe down. It is super high pollen time right now for us. And then she already had this black and white buffalo plaid tablecloth that we added here along with this lantern that she already had. Just wanted to fix it. The florals were already in it and everything, so I just wanted to fix it and then just put that battery operated candle back in there, and it just makes a really pretty centerpiece for the table. We decided to add one live plant here, so we picked up this fern from Home Depot and along with this white ribbed pot. So I am just planting that there, and ferns are pretty hardy, so I don't think she'll have any problems keeping it alive as long as she remembers to water it.
Maybe this is the season of love. Maybe this is the season of love.
Next, we picked up this really pretty palm plant from Hobby Lobby along with this black and white planter. So again, just kind of adding that to the other side of the sliding glass door, and again, filling it with that Spanish moss. And then she has these two little corner pieces on the edges of the patio that we decided to add these battery operated lanterns that came from Dollar Tree. And actually we only purchased one, so she has to go back and get one more for the other corner, but they really fit nicely right there. And then we're just adding a throw blanket to the chair to add a little coziness. And again, here's one more look at the before of the deck, and then we are going to look at the after, and it just cozied it up and made such a nice space that is a perfect extension of her family room inside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it gave you just a little bit of outdoor small deck decorating inspiration, but you can use the same inspiration for a patio. I want to thank you so much for coming along to my sister's house with me today to do a little deck makeover. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at Decorate with Dana. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.